Celebrating Black History on Wish TV, presented by Indiana Funeral Care, INHP, and Heaven on Earth.
Amid much of the civil unrest and racial divide here in America, there's a dedicated force of black men and women that are constantly working to create opportunities and advocate for their community.
News 8's Alexis Rogers on how Black Greek letter organizations continue to lift up the black community.
Black Greek organizations have been impacting our communities for more than a century. The culture of Black Greek life was birthed by triumph and success out of hardship. Black fraternities and sororities started with college-educated people of color, focusing on issues in the heart of the black community. It's a bond like no other.
It's the pride in their steps, the reverence for culture and society, their passion for perseverance. For more than 100 years, Black Greek letter organizations have been the heartbeat and gatekeepers of Black excellence.
Black Greek organizations have always been a source of family and community. As was mentioned, when all of our organizations were founded, Blacks did not have a voice in this country the way that they do today.
They are the Divine Nine.
It really is a rite of passage, and it's our way of networking.
5 fraternities and 4 sororities, the first being Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity.
December 4th, 1906.
And Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, founded at Howard University in 1908.
The idea was to build a brother or a sisterhood which could bring about social change for African Americans.
For years,
Kappa Alpha Psi, Omega Psi Phi fraternity,
Delta Sigma Theta sorority,
7 more evolved.
Phi Beta Sigma,
Beta Phi Beta,
Creating
Sigma Gamma Rho,
Alpha Phi Theta fraternity,
the National Panhellenic Council, which allows all 9 to work as a collective.
It's just to encourage the community to develop a better sense of social and civic responsibility, while definitely creating those lasting sisterly and brotherly bonds between all of the Divine Nine organizations.
Here in Indianapolis,
we trace our roots here in Indianapolis all the way back to 1913.
The city has benefited from the fruits of the Divine Nine's labor for nearly a century.
Leaders in our community, it being businesses, organizations, nonprofits, we've been on the front lines of many of the initiatives that are going on here in Indianapolis.
Distinguished by their signs, chants that only members have earned the right to know and proudly show, members of the Divine Nine are more alike than different.
We are partnering with organizations. We are building wealth. We are teaching young people how to survive during the pandemic, and we're doing it together.
From promoting education.
We've raised more than $1 million in one day for 3 years in a row to help with that mission.
To molding the minds of the future.
We truly believe that we are some of the best and some of the brightest in the community.
Taking that air in, raising our heads up.
To promoting health and launching young minds as far as outer space.
We worked with NASA and got him to broadcast to our young Sigma men of color, and did a great job of broadcasting from outer space to these young men.
The goal is always to better the community. Service reached new heights as Alpha Kappa Alpha member Kamala Harris became the first woman and woman of color vice president in the United States. This history in the making is the culmination of the dreams of each set of founders.
It was quite beautiful, in fact. It was about recognition about the power of the Divine Nine as a unit. And I think that is just, in this time of divisiveness in this country, I think it's amazing to see that type of cohesiveness.
As you see the vibrant colors.
So even today, I'm rocking my Chucks and my pearls.
And feel the melodic moves and sounds.
We can all contribute to society.
Know that what you're experiencing is the lifelong uplift of the Black community.
We're growing with the culture, and history matters, but you can't always lean on history.
And proof that diversity and strength of a lineage of leadership.
You have to be able to make some yourself, too.
Is alive and well in the Circle City.
Indiana is very special when it comes to Black Greek life. Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated and Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated were both founded right here in Indiana, which is the most outside of Washington, D.C. I am a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and I joined at the University of Missouri. The sorority has connected me and so many of my sisters in each city that I've lived in, and that's really the magic of it all. For more information on this story and the Celebrating Black History series, just go to our website at wishtv.com.